You see, a good educator knows how to instruct people with powerful words and powerful scenes. A master instructor knows how to teach Japanese, but he also knows how to teach other things about the law, about America, about what we need to do most of all. And that man was speaking politically to get the religious shit off that topic, that private issue. None of that should be public unless that individual really wants to be public for the rest of their life, but they take the risk to their finances, their income, their employability, and their business revenue when they do that. He has known many people in that spectrum and he knows what happens to them. If they pass well because they look the part, then they do well in general, but that doesn't mean they don't still out themselves regularly to people who maybe don't want to know that about them. But what you did to that man in female mutilation or male castration, and then send a black pastor to talk to him about circumcision, you fucked yourself. You sexually assaulted someone, you physically altered them, you ruined their genitalia, and you thought you'd just take away his sexuality for your joy and pleasure? You're a fetish man who's gone way too far in his ideas about choosing to abuse someone into jail and then send other people after him to no avail. You lied to yourself about your rights in America. You human trafficked that man. You trafficked information that's not public, and you destroyed yourself as a journalist, if that's what you're going to call yourself. At no time did that man authorize you to represent him, to write a story or column about him, to produce any information to a community about him, and everything you're doing is illegal on many grounds of not only your studentship, but your rights to be in America. You have sexually assaulted someone and physically altered their genitalia without the consent or representation of him. He had no desire for you to touch his penis. And how dare you say that his phallus isn't big enough for someone? He clearly was, because he had a wife and a child and he's a grandfather.